Greetings and salutations, guys. Welcome back to another video. Now, have you ever heard the saying, when it's your time, it's your time? Well, look no further than the story I'm about to tell you guys today. A 60-year-old woman by the name of Erica Tishman tragically died yesterday after a fallen piece of debris fell on her as she was passing her building. To make things even stranger, this event happened just a few blocks from the firm in which she is the vice president. It was later discovered that the building in which the debris had fallen had gotten a building citation earlier that year from the city of New York, meaning that the owners of said building knew that it had structural issues. And emphasize what I said, this piece of building didn't fall in front of her, didn't fall behind her, didn't fall around her, it fell directly on top of her. These types of deaths happen more often than you may think. On September 28th, 2012, an 88-year-old woman by the name of Ida Victor Laselli, I butchered that, whoever the family is, I apologize. Anyway, she died as a result of a nurse technician injecting her veins with soup instead of injecting the soup into her feeding tube. Now, it was reported the whole reason why she was even in the hospital was because she had a stroke a few days prior. But here are my questions. What kind of hospital is this? Was this actually the cause of death, or was this just a cover-up for something else? In the article I read, it said that the nurses and staff at the time admitted that the nurse technician had injected her vein with soup, although her death certificate says that she died from a pulmonary embolism, which is a blood clot, which I would guess so if you injected soup into someone's vein. How stupid is this nurse? How competent is this hospital? I have no words. Like, this is just absolutely ridiculous. And another story that's even stranger than that happened in 2013 in Chicago. A 56-year-old man by the name of Robert Miro apparently dropped his cell phone down a garbage chute. Somehow during that day, he was able to convince his apartment complex to give him keys to the garbage chute so he could retrieve his phone. He called his wife from another phone, told her that he was going to go look for his phone. This was around 5 p.m. 9:30 that night, his wife called the police and said that her husband was missing. I don't know how much time has passed. The article doesn't get into it, but it was said that the police later found his body inside the garbage chute. His body was crushed from the garbage compactor. He died from being compacted into this garbage chute. I don't mean to laugh, but come on. Excuse me. There's so many questions I have about this. I don't even know where to begin. How did he even drop his phone down this garbage thing? Why did he think it was a good idea for him to get this phone in this manner? What apartment complex allows you to take the keys so you can look for your phone? I've lived in 2 apartments in my life, and I guarantee you they would not allow you to do something as wacky as that. And in regards to the garbage compactor, did he not hear when the compactor started, I guess, compacting or getting closer and closer to his body? Circling back to this poor woman, Erica, who was killed yesterday, can you imagine how many times this woman has passed this building any given day, possibly multiple times a day, not thinking twice about how the way she was going to die, or this would be the way she would go. I feel bad for the family. I did a little research into her background. She graduated from undergrad from Princeton in '81. Then in '93, she got her graduate's architectural degree from Harvard. I mean, as a woman, I can only imagine how difficult it was for her to be surrounded by all these other men. Kudos to her. It was also said that she was a wonderful woman, gave to a lot of charities, just seemed like a great person, and this is how it ends. My other questions to kind of wrap up the video are to the owners of the building in which she died under. Was it worth ignoring the citation that the city gave you? Do you have any remorse now that a human life has been taken due to your negligence? Do you even care? I hope there was a lawsuit from the family against you guys for being so selfish and, I assume, greedy because you didn't want to pay to get the building repaired. And more importantly, as I said at the beginning of this video, of all the people that this building could have fallen on, it fell on Erica, again, an architect. Thank you guys so much for watching this video. I really hope you enjoyed it. Comment below. Tell me if you've ever heard strange stories like that. Tell me if you've ever listened to a story where you just turn your head and say, what the just happened? What did they just say? I'd love to know. With that being said, if you want to know any more about the stories that I shared with you, I will leave links in the description to all my sources so you can further research what happened to these 3 individuals that I have gone over. Follow me on all social media. Links are in the description below. And consider becoming a patron on patreon.com. All the directions to how you can do that are also in the description below. With that being said, have a wonderful day, and you'll see me tomorrow. Goodbye.